Alright, let's get back to leveling. I think we are going to go in here and hopefully survive. I think we're going to start getting into areas, not necessarily in the beginning area, are we going to run into serious problems, but I think as the game progresses, as we go further and further, it's going to be tough, man. Things are going to get a little bit tougher. Quill boars are tough-ish. I guess they're better than harpies anyway. That scream, man, it's iconic in the back of my skull. I love the sound of the desert here. Very cool, dude. Such a cool little environment. You know, you got like lush grounds, and then you have all these thorns coming up, sucking all the good stuff out. With all these bristleback quill boars here. Wait a sec, did I get that mace and did I equip it? No, I sold it! Oh, dude. I doubled my DPS and I forgot to put it on. Oof. So now I'm gonna have just 1 to 2. Now I'm like half the DPS I could be at right now, because that one was like a 2 to 5 damage. Mine's 1 to 3. I went from what could have been a 1.8 DPS to a 1.1 in my hand because I sold it on accident. I sold it to get Earthshock, I guess, and that wasn't it. That was a whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Dang. It's okay. I think as long as we just, these guys seem pretty. Is that an actual player that died there? Or is that just the bones of the zone? I wouldn't be entirely surprised if someone did die here, though. Like, yes, just gonna check my phone real quick. Yes, I believe that, you know, it would be, oh, nice, there we go. It would be somewhat tough to die out here, but I don't think it's impossible. That's just a skeleton. Okay, good. Okay, we're okay. We're good. Those aren't actually players. I don't think too many players would die in the starting zone. No, that's not. I say that, and you know, I don't want to. I now die. Obviously, I don't want that to be me. But I think that's how we're gonna avoid this. I think we're gonna go over here, get a few more of these guys, blast them. It'll be really interesting to see about the dungeons. Like Wailing Caverns would be absolutely insane. That dungeon takes forever to complete, and there's a lot of ways to die. And I just wonder if people think that the trade-off is worth it, or if it's not because there's just, oh, I'm out of mana. There's just not enough good gear in there. I also wonder if there's like, I was gonna say like twinks inside of hardcore, but I guess there wouldn't be because you probably can't even do a battleground, right? Because I would assume even a BG would be enough to get you killed. Is my first glove? Nice, dude. Got the mittens. Okay, well we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting stronger. We're improving. We're improving every day. It'll be interesting once I get to level 10 to decide which spec do I want to go for. I kind of want to go Resto, but I don't know if I really should. I never played Elemental in Classic. I did play Enhancement because, like I said, who didn't want to have Wind Fury, dude? That was just great. I don't remember which axe I had, but I had an axe. It was a nice axe, and dude, when that thing popped, oh man, I never had like the Hand of Ragnarok or Ragnaros or whatever, Ragnaros, but wow. When I still watch videos, and when that thing pops and that Wind Fury goes off, dude, it's nice. That's just a different feeling. Nice. Nice stone paintings there. But so far, me and my wife have been having a lot of fun with WoW again. The leveling's been pretty good. I haven't gotten to the new expansion just yet, but we are working on that. We're working on getting there. Hopefully within the next... we don't have tons of time to play all the time, so and it'll be a little less this week because it's going to be pretty busy. Resist champ, dude. Goodness gracious. There we go. Jeez, man. Maybe I should drink some water. Yeah. I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be the one. My mustache is just tickling my nose, dude. I'm going to have to trim that. It's happened like 2 or 3 times now in different videos. It's just like all the little hairs tickling my nose. I'm like, give me a break, dude. Okay, let's see what we can do. We get this guy, who I don't even think we need, honestly. I thought there was like a king in here or something. Maybe that's a different camp. Actually, let's hit him. I don't need to use any more mana on that. Yeah, I thought there was like a king or something. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm just thinking of like retail. Like I've leveled up once in this zone back in like Mista Pandaria, maybe. I think that's when I was there. Yeah, I think so. There must be another camp outside of this area that's just in a ravine to the left or to or maybe that's him up there. Maybe there is a king here. Maybe I'm not as crazy as I thought. Although this right here, this is a problem. This is a lot of dudes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies with a patrol guy. No, okay, but like 7 to 8 enemies and a guy inside. This is definitely a place you can die. So it'll be interesting to see if I do or not. It's also going to be interesting to see if I come here and I kill all these people, and then the game sends me back to kill this guy. Because if there's no reason for me to come up here right now, there will be when I go back to town. And then they'll be like, oh, well, you got to go back and kill that guy for us. And I'd be like, of course. Of course I do. It's also the test of patience. We're testing strength and endurance. Patience is another one. You know? Because then I don't have to go back and do it again. Get this guy out. My goodness gracious. Yeah, I know my inventory's full. Alright, well, I'll keep it close. I don't think... I know I could zoom out, but I just like being close to my character. That's just a personal preference of mine. Okay. Is there even a king in there? Chief. There is a king. Is this the guy I gotta kill? It is. Okay, good. I was actually correct. So at least there's a point. There's a purpose for me being here. Purpose. My first real challenge. Okay, we'll take this one guy. And then I have no potions or anything. Dude, go away. But I can actually cancel his I can cancel the guy on the right spell casting, and then I can stun them both when they get close. Okay, let's do this. I probably shouldn't have stood back up right after I started drinking that water. That was a waste, but I'll just sit down and eat my bread, pretend like it cares or it matters. It kind of doesn't, but it makes me feel better to sit down. I think it helps regeneration. So, the plan is to come in here. Okay, let's do it. He'll start casting. Okay, cancel that. Start in the should I go for the big one or the small one? Stun. Okay, we'll go for the big one first. Save enough to cancel his next cast. Save. Is he out of mana? Okay, kill. Come on, dude. Please. Yes. Yes. Is that an upgrade? Nope. That's okay. It doesn't have to be. Oh, dude. Slash spit. Does that work back then? You spit on the ground. I feel like they took spit out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever, dude. I spit on the ground is good enough for me. That was the first real challenge, though, and we survived. The first big one, dude. Which means now we got all of our stuff. I still can't hearth, which is totally fine. I don't need to be able to hearth. We can just come over here and find our way back out of here, dude. That was good. I was actually concerned about that. But see, that's the sort of stuff that like helps you learn the game. Like planning it out, thinking ahead, like, oh, I can interrupt this guy and that'll stop all spell casting. He only uses or like lightning magic, so he can't use that spell casting style again for 2 seconds. And then when it's ready, I can use my racial to hit him again, right? And so it's not that it's like a super complex game. It's that now you can use all the tools in your arsenal to their max. It's like you've got a small amount of tools and you can learn how to use them better for it. But in the retail, you get like a large amount of tools and you have no idea how any of them really work, right? And that's sort of the issue. That's just one of those cool moments that Classic has that retail just does. I'm not like bagging on retail. Obviously, I'm playing retail. And I'm only playing Classic right now because it's hardcore and I want to try it out, you know? But still, it's like it's those moments. That's like a cool moment to share with someone now. And I'm glad you guys are here for it. You guys probably didn't think it was all that cool, but for me, I'm glad. I'm glad about that moment. This guy out. Fantastic. A large bent shield. Don't mind if I take a second look at that. 32? Shoot, dude.
Inventory is full.
I can just equip it. It's unfortunate. Put it on. Put it on. Nice. Well, it is large. That's good. Awesome, dude. And just like that, we're heading out of here. champions. Uh-oh. Don't just auto-run to my death. Good. Well, I'm glad we got him, and I'm glad there was a point. That's the bigger thing. I'm glad there was a point to me doing that. Take this dude out? Nope. There it is. Flimsy chainmail pants. I remember that.
It's too far
I think
away.
that's my way out is down there. I'm fairly certain. And at level 6, I get like level 2 healing. So that's good. That'd be nice. I don't know how many people like min-max or optimize, like even classic and stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do, but I usually don't always use level 1 spells when I can. I know that's like really, really bad of me. Like you can use like a level 1 spell and save mana. I don't know, dude. I've always been a mana hog. It's not good, you know.
Inventory is
Yeah, I know it's full, dude. I'm trying to get out of here. Which is right over there. All right, let's not get crazy. Level 3 should be fine for me now, though. Well, guess I can put that to the test. So we can kill this first guy, no problem. We can do just a little war stomp for fun. Although we really didn't need to, but we can. Just because. Pulling 2 at this point is kind of okay. Imagine how much more okay it would be. Hey!
I thank you.
Thank you, guys. Now here come the spam invites, right? Nope, they weren't even in a guild, actually. It must not have been them. It must have been some other players. But either way, we're out of here, boys. Ladies and gents, we are on our way back to camp. Let's see. We completed the Rite of Strength, and we broke the Sharp Tusk. Call on Dead Tusk now. Stupid. But I'm the only one here, so it's okay. It's just me. I never knew that was called Red Cloud Mesa. Nice. That is peaceful, dude. There is something really nice and peaceful about Mulgor's. Like this whole area. It's just peaceful. You hear the birds. It's wide open fields. There's not like a whole lot of things that are like stimulating your brain, constantly popping up and down, or new enemies. It's just kind of nice. It's a big, wide open field, dude. It probably seemed like originally what they were going for was like that vision. But I'm sure there were people, when they were creating this, man, it's kind of bland or kind of like empty. But for me, it's like, dude, the hills, the grass, the mountains all around you. That's beautiful, dude. That's nice. All right, well, we will pick up more of this epic journey in the next one.